We're checking out this dash cam review right now in this video. Hey everyone, Digital David here. Today we're going to be unboxing and reviewing the Anoopsyche dash camera. They did send me this product review, but any opinion expressed in this video is strictly my own. That being said, if you're interested in this product or finding out more about it, the link to it will be in my video description below. Please go ahead, check it out, and do your shopping from there. Here's how it comes packaged to in a really nice and simple retail box with their logo and branding on it on the front. Then we have some customer support information on the back for you. A little bit about this camera that we learned just from the front of the box. 1080p camera, built-in GPS and Wi-Fi. This also has a G sensor. A couple more features on this camera. It does support loop recording, night vision, it has parking mode, and it has a 170-degree wide-angle lens. Now let's go ahead and open it up. Here are all our package contents. First up, we have a really helpful user guide, user manual right here, complete in multiple languages for you with their customer support information on the back. We have two electrostatic windshield covers right here as well, so we can adhere that to our windshield. Then we have a guided box in the center to install our camera on. We have two USB to micro USB cables. We have a USB car adapter as well with two USB ports. We have an additional 3M adhesive sticky back right here for the dash camera in case we ever need to remove it or place it in a different vehicle. We have a nice blue plastic pry tool right here and a couple additional sticky back cable clips. And last but not least, we have the camera itself. The dash camera looks great. We can see the first camera to the front of the dash camera right here with the GPS, the Wi-Fi icon, dual 1080p, and your 3M adhesive back to stick this onto your vehicle's windshield. Up at the top, we can see the micro SD card slot and your USB power plug port. We have your power button on this side. Then on the back of the camera, we've got your 3-inch touchscreen right here with your second rear-facing camera as well that we can adjust to make sure we get all of the passengers in our vehicle in view. Now let's go ahead, let's get the micro SD card installed. This device supports up to 128 gigabyte micro SD cards. Be sure to reference the nice icon on your device to make sure your card's lined up properly. With the pins in the air, let's go ahead and let's push it right into place. So we got it secured in, you can hear the click, and now it's all ready to go. Now let's work on getting the DashCam Player app installed on our mobile devices. Once you have the DashCam Player app downloaded on your mobile device, you'll be at this home screen. And again, this app is available on iOS and Android devices. We have our dash camera powered on right now with the Wi-Fi turned on. So once you have your Wi-Fi turned on your camera, the default password is 12345678. You're going to connect to that network on your mobile device. So we can see right here, we are connected to the network called LS02 with a bunch of other digits. Look for that network as well on your device. Once you're connected to that, again with the password 12345678, we can go ahead, we can select that big button that says connecting device. Now it will take us into a live preview where we can view more settings for this dash camera. First up, the setting we see in the top right hand corner is actually a settings gear. So we can select that to view all these different settings. So first up, we got our video settings. We have our picture size, 12 megapixels all the way down to 2 megapixels. We have loop recording, off 1, 3, or 5 minutes. So go ahead, we can select whatever time we want. We can turn wide dynamic range on or off, motion detection on or off, timestamp on or off, G sensor sensitivity. So depending on what we want, we can turn that on and adjust the sensitivity. Auto shutdown, we have languages as well. Look at all the different languages they offer. We have PIP settings too. Front, behind, front is major, behind is major. So we can choose what we want there. Then we can view additional settings about this device, the date and time. So we can change that, it'll sync with our phone. We have available storage space as well. We can format the SD card if we want. We can modify the camera Wi-Fi. We could change the network name and the password. And then we have an about for this camera. So there's some good features right there that we can change. So that's really nice, guys. Then we can come back here and we can view more settings. So we can see we have a little micro SD card icon right there because we have one in. Full screen, we have the microphone. We also have this little image gallery right here if we had photos and videos. But since we just set this up, we do not have anything in the albums right now. We can go back into the device settings as well too right here. Next, we can hit the record button if we want, and it's going to start recording footage for us. So there we go. We can go ahead and stop that as well. So now we would have some footage for the gallery. And then the last icon we have is this flip mode. So we're switching the modes right here from photo to video. So now we're in photo mode, so we can go ahead. We can capture photos now. So let's go back into the gallery and see what we have right here. Now we can view the photos right here. We can see what we just captured. So we also have the option to download and delete the images. Same can be said for the videos right here. We can play them back if we want. Then we can download or delete. And what's nice is it has them sorted by front and rear. So that's really easy to sort through as well. So the mobile app has some features, not as many features as you're going to get on the camera menu. So let's go ahead. Let's look at the camera menu now. So now we're looking at the GPS menu up close. You can see the great icons and menu settings we have right here. So there's our speed in the bottom left-hand corner. Then all of our different settings we'll walk through in a second. And some great icons up there showing us our power, our micro SD card, GPS signal, G-sensor sensitivity, and motion detection. You can see we got picture-in-picture display of the front and the rear cameras right here. So first up, we can actually adjust that display for the cameras. We can just view them individually if we want the front or the rear camera, as well as both, and then choose which one we want in the small box versus the big box. And then we're back to the other settings right there. So we have 4 different options for the cameras. Then we can change the camera mode really quick. If we want to switch to photo mode, you can see we have the nice camera icon now. Or we could go back to video, hit that big red record button, and we can start recording the footage right there. So then we can play back the footage as well, straight from the camera. We can see all of our sample footage right there. When we're done, we can go ahead and go back to the main home screen where we can view more settings. So our video resolution is fixed at 1080p 30 frames a second, but then all these little dots down here show us if there's other settings that can be changed. And if you need to change them, just go ahead and tap on the icon again. So you can see loop recording is off right now. We can hit it again, 1 minute, 3 minutes, 5 minutes. Mirror image, GPS information. We can turn the beep sound on or off. Couple different languages. Then we can scroll over here, view time settings, time zone. If we want to turn on motion detection, we can adjust the G sensor sensitivity. We can turn time lapse on or off, wide dynamic range on or off. Then we can change our speed unit right here from miles per hour to kilometers if we want. We can add a watermark. We can turn the screensaver on or off. We have auto shutdown as well. We have a license plate right there, so we can enter a license plate for our vehicle if we want. We can turn Wi-Fi on or off right there. We can change the frequency. We can adjust the SD storage if we want to format the card or the camera. We have our default settings right here, so you can see that. And then we can go ahead and hit OK. And then we have our device version information as well. So there's a lot of great settings on this camera. Now let's go ahead. Let's get it installed in our car. First up, you can see we have the electrostatic film placed on our windshield with the outline from the box that we can then install the camera to. So go ahead, peel off the sticky back from the dash camera and place it right within those dotted lines. As you can see, we now have the dash camera successfully installed on our windshield. It truly was as simple as peeling and sticking it into place. We can work now on making minor camera adjustments if we need to, and we can focus now on cleaning up the power cable right here. Don't forget about the included cable clips if you want to use those to run it along your windshield or tuck it into your car's headliner. Now let's go ahead, let's get some sample footage. All right guys, so we're in my car driving right now, and I really like being able to see myself in the camera while filming this. So we're using the raw audio and the raw video right here. It's about 3:40 in the afternoon. Really sunny, nice day out, not really a cloud in the sky. So the picture quality looks great, shrunk down on the 3-inch screen right here. And again, I'm really happy being able to see myself. That is the perfect feature to have that camera facing the driver. in case you want to monitor your kids in case they get in a collision and see were they truly doing what they said they were, or were they texting, driving distracted, was the music too loud, anything along those lines. Or if you're an Uber driver or a taxi driver and you want an extra layer of security and protection to be able to have yourself covered in the event that something happens, somebody files a claim, there's a dispute, a crime's committed, anything like that, you can have the video footage right here. So it's daylight, really nice out, enjoying the picture quality. We're gonna get really close to this car so maybe you guys can read the license plate just to gauge the camera quality and how good the resolution is. This is advertised as a 1080p camera, so you'll get a good sample right now, and then obviously we'll give you a nice sample at night that we'll go to in just a second. But we'll keep driving through this next light. You can see we're in a downtown setting and we're going a little less than 25 miles an hour. Right now we're showing about 12, which is pretty accurate. Honestly, this GPS speed might be even more accurate than my car speedometer. So it's really nice to have that feature, and I'm really impressed. You can see the sun is giving a glare and a shine in that top right hand corner of the lens. So it is shining down, angling on the windshield right there. But overall, beautiful day here to be driving, and it's a really cool camera. It's a little hard to see the screen since it is angled on my windshield, but it's nice to have that touchscreen button to be able to take a picture, lock the footage down, turn the audio off, that sort of thing. So it's great to be able just to point, touch, and do all that. All right, guys, so we're back here at night driving around now. It's 9 p.m. in the evening. We can see how the camera's doing in this low light environment now. I can see the quality of the camera just fine from where I'm at in driving on the 3-inch screen. I'm impressed with the details it's preserving on the camera facing my face. Everything looks pretty good. Obviously, when we're not under street lights, it's pretty dark, but then once we drive to this little downtown area with all these street lights, we can see more details from my face. I can even turn on the car light as well too, and you can see me and my lovely wife in the car, Amy.
Hello.
So she's in the passenger seat and you can see us just fine. And again, we got some street lights on and stuff that we can see from the main camera angle. So it's a little cloudy, a little fuzzy on the 3-inch screen, and the windshield might be a little foggy too, just from the temperature outside. But I seem to be able to make out everything just fine while we're driving. We'll keep it on for another second just to see a little bit more details as we drive along, but you can see the street lights, you can see the stop lights. There's cars coming the opposite way from us. Their headlights don't wash out the picture quality or anything like that either. So definitely be able to record video for you during the day or at night. And I'm impressed with the low light performance of the camera facing me. And again, it is aided by all the street lights right here. But like I said, if you did want to see more, you could just turn on your overhead compartment lights and get even better lighting at night. Well, after seeing both cameras in action during the day and at night, let me know what you guys think about the video quality in the comment section below. Can't wait to chat with you guys there. Overall, out of all the dash cameras I've reviewed, this is the first dash camera I've reviewed that has a camera pointing back at the driver. I really like that feature. I think that's the best feature of this camera. Perfect for Uber drivers, taxi drivers, that sort of thing. I thought that camera image quality was a lot better than the camera quality of the one facing out through the windshield. I've also reviewed a lot of dash cameras before, and this is the best built-in microphone I've ever heard so far, so I'm really impressed with the quality of that built-in mic. I also like that this has built-in GPS to show your speed and location, and it has Wi-Fi capabilities as well. That 3-inch touchscreen is also really nice. I think all dash cameras need to have a touchscreen. It's just so much easier to use while you're driving or as a passenger in the car. A couple more things I'd like to see improved upon in the future. The angle mount. So I'd love that screen to be able to rotate back out. Depending on the angle of your windshield, it's a little hard to see, and you kind of got to like touch up to touch things as opposed to kind of pointing straight on. So I'm being picky right there, but I'd love to see that screen maybe fold back or a different mount so you can actually tilt and adjust the dash camera as well. I also thought the footage was pretty fuzzy. I thought maybe it was that film that I put on first before the camera, but that was not the case. I also adjusted the lens a couple different ways, and it still seemed pretty fuzzy to me. I've seen other dash cameras with better footage for 1080p, and I've seen some that are worse, but this one just didn't seem very clear to me during the day or at night. I also thought it showed a lot of the reflection from the car as well too, but you can see the footage is still usable. If you're interested in this product, the link to it is in my video description below. Please go ahead, check it out, and do your shopping from there. Hit that like button for us, subscribe to our channel. We have new content coming out daily and don't want you guys to miss anything. Please give us a follow online as well too. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You can message us on WeChat. Check out our website and join our free newsletter. Follow us on Twitch and Discord as well. Thank you guys for watching, and we can't wait to see you in our next video.